Hey guys, welcome to another session of LeetCode problem solving. Today we're going to solve this question called happy number. It's basically a position where we would get the digits of the given integer and see if the sum of their squares equal 1. I just read this and wrote some code, but I'm nowhere near done, so let's work through this. So first of all, we don't need a sum integer because we can just store the value in it. Because here's the thing, we don't need 19 anymore if it's not equal to 1, right? We just need to square it and we get 82 all the way until we get 1. Right, so we can just store it all the way inside n, so we don't need something called sum. And this is just the base case where if you happen to receive n as 1, just return true and get out of the loop. Okay, we don't know how many digits the number is actually going to have, so let's remove this. I'm thinking about mathematically getting the ones and the tens place and then the hundreds place and so on, but that might be expensive because we need more loops for that. So trying to get the number of digits mathematically and getting the tens and the ones place is probably gonna take loops, which is obviously really expensive. So let's just use string manipulation. Okay, so string, okay, let's put this outside the loop. See if we succeeded. TD out 19, cool. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to check if this is correct syntax wise. Okay, so we have the string, now char digits is equal to num dot to char array. Let's see if sorry, how about now? Okay, so now what if I try this? Shouldn't be an issue. Okay, cool, got it. n is equal to integer dot parse int string. Okay. Ah, shit. Cool. So we have n again. Cool. All right. Okay, so we have the methods in place. So here's what's gonna happen. If n already is 1, obviously we return true. If it is not, then what we do first is in sum. We actually need some, yes. Okay, so what we do first is for int I is equal to 0. This is gonna take quadratic time. I is less than digits.length I plus plus. Oh wait, are the numbers starting with any positive integer? Okay, so we're bound to get positive integers, and a positive integer will never get turning to negative if we're just summing the squares of its own digits. So we don't have to worry about negative integers, so that makes things easier. So what we do then, and therefore we can start with the sum, assumption is equal to 0, and then we just keep adding it to get the digit sum, okay? So now, sum is equal to sum plus this one right here. So we took the number, we converted to string, and then got the digits off of it. And for every single digit in that number, we converted it back into an integer, each of them. We squared it. So I guess let's just make things easier. Dig is equal to yeah, this is gonna take quadratic time. But what we're doing here is after getting the correct the array of digits for every single digit starting from the top, right, of the number, we convert it back to an integer, and we multiply it by itself to get the squared digit, and we add it to sum, and we repeat the process for every single digit in that array. So what we then have is the sum. So if sum is equal to 1 at any point, break. Else we can repeat the loop. But then we need to keep track of whether something has been repeated before. We can actually let's maintain an array. Oh, sorry. Int or an array list. Honestly, contains method. Whoa, what the hell am I doing? Array list integer exists is equal to new array list integer. else exists. Let's say sum is not 1. Then what do we do? Exist.add sum. Okay? If contains sum, return false, else num is equal to we want to write, well, sum is not equal to 1. Sum was redundant, but doesn't matter, it's just one integer. Endless cycle. What else? It's not an endless cycle, but it's not 1 either. So we want to repeat the loop for the new number. Whoa, what's going on here? We need to reinitialize sum. Sum is equal to 0. So for the digits array, every time we're converting it to from the num string, so the arrays are getting replaced, so it's fine. For the dig, it's just a temporary integer to get stuff from the array and keep adding it to sum. So sum needs to be initialized at the end, back to 0. So I can start from scratch. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, let's test this. This is a bad solution, if it is even a solution. Output false. Okay, what's going on? Ooh, messed up here. Okay, fine. Let's just how about now? Because if we the thing is, if we reinitialized it here, then the first run wouldn't have worked. What's this? Okay, let's try and submit the code. Three. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. If it is a single digit, exist.contain sum. Return exist.add sum 9. What's wrong with 3? So 3 squared is 9. What? 3 squared is 9. Oh, sorry. Initialized at the wrong place. How about now? Oh my god. Horrible, horrible answer. Let's see if we can improve this. We already put n in char dot digits, so n can be 0. Yeah, this is not a good solution at all. Okay, that's it. I mean, I don't have access to the solution right now, so I can't go through it to see if there's a better algorithm and if it is what it actually is.